So one of the greatest mistakes that both therapists and their clients make when overcoming trauma is talking about the trauma too soon and trying to meditate too soon. So actually talk therapy and meditation are really risky and can be extremely re-traumatizing to someone who has just gone through a trauma. And that's a little known, very misunderstood piece of the picture that's super important. And the reason for that is because when somebody goes through a trauma, which activates the fight, flight, and freeze mode, the trauma energy stays trapped in their body very often. And that trauma energy takes over their parasympathetic and sympathetic nervous systems. And therefore, think about it this way: when someone's in fight, flight, freeze mode with the survival sympathetic nervous system energy activation still trapped in their body, and you try and talk to them or you try and get them to talk to you, you're completely discounting the fact that this person is in survival mode. And survival mode, fight, flight, freeze, don't have words to it. So you're trying to access one part of the brain that is completely not active. So what is recommended during the first phase of trauma, according to Dr. Sabina Sarin, is going ahead and saying, okay, how can I discharge this sympathetic nervous system activation that's now trapped in my system? And so that's done without any words at all. That's done through spontaneous movement, that's done through dance, that's done through music, that's done through exercise or yoga or art or writing or poetry, but it's definitely not done through talk therapy. And meditation can actually be re-traumatizing, because someone's that's having flashbacks of an event and they try and meditate, that's just a perfect opportunity for them to get re-traumatized with more flashbacks. So there's a lot of different phases for what we want to bring in and when, as opposed to saying all of these things are great for overcoming trauma, instead of respecting the person's sympathetic nervous system and working with their body system and respecting those phases of trauma that they're in.